Hi, if you would like to choose one of those cars, MG HS or Jaecoo 7, and you are not sure which one to choose, in today's video I will give you all answers for all your questions. Stay with me. These cars are competitors to each other. The same segment, similar equipment and drives, but each of them has completely different style and quality of workmanship. Alright guys, I'm inside the all-new MG HS, and now I will show you quickly what you can find inside this car compared to the older one. If you want to see my full review of this car, please click the link in the description of the video. I will start as usual from the amount of space and the visibility. So I'm 193 centimeters tall and the driver's seat now is on the lower position and above my head. In MG HS I've got exactly 5 fingers. There's plenty of space on the front of my leg also, and the visibility, that's what I see around myself. The camera now is on my eye level. Yeah, the visibility is, I will say, great. The side mirrors are very high. They are maybe not too long, quite wide or high, whatever, however you want to call it. But I don't like the shape, like triangle from outside. They should be a little bit longer on the bottom side, in my opinion anyway. So please let me know in the comment below which one you prefer. This mirror should be a little bit higher, and then the visibility will be perfect. About my head, I've got something almost 5 fingers. I would say easily 4 fingers. So you've got more room on MG HS. On the front of the leg, yeah, I would say it's fine. It's almost the same, but the middle tunnel is a little bit wider here, and I'm more than sure it's wider than in MG, which I will check right now. Here is something like 22 centimeters. That's mean over 8.5 inches, but in this part here is quite wider of the another 1 or even 2 centimeters. So that's mean you've got less room for your leg here. Also, it's quite high. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that is almost 50 centimeters. That's mean 19.5 inches. Is quite high. The middle tunnel. So the middle tunnel is quite wide and has exactly, let's take a look, there is a little bit over 8 inches. That's mean almost 21 centimeters, and it's high up to, I don't know if you can see that, 40, almost 45 centimeters. That's mean 17.5 inches. About the amount of space, in my opinion, for myself, MG is the winner. Okay, let's check the visibility. So the camera now is on my eye level, and that's what I see around myself. And I will say the A pillars in Jaecoo 7 are more narrow, and the MG you can find them a little bit more wider, and also the mirrors are bigger. They have the same shape on the outside side, if that's correct. But anyway, they are longer, and you've got better visibility than in MG HS, in my opinion anyway. Please let me know in the comment below what you think about it, if you have the same feeling. But anyway, this mirror is lower than in MG HS. That's mean my visibility is better in MG, not in Jaecoo. Better mirrors, worst visibility on the front. Yeah, so that's my opinion. So about the visibility, I will say that the MG HS is the winner. So the steering wheel is a little bit cut at the top and a bit more on the bottom. Nice design, a little bit piano black here. The Jaecoo 7 has different steering wheel on different version, so just keep in mind. It's a little bit cut on the bottom. Also you've got some piano black on the steering wheel, but to be honest with you, in my opinion, the MG has better steering wheels. That's only on my opinion. That's the view from your reversing camera, and as you can see, the picture is completely different. Okay, the line works together with the steering wheel, but the picture is completely different. To To be honest with you, it's much better in the Jaecoo, and you don't have many options. Maybe on the higher version you will get much more option, but on the basic one you've got something like that. There you go. So that is quite nice resolution. Okay, maybe it's not full HD, but the contrast and everything is quite nice, and you can see exactly everything from the bottom to the top. You've got beautiful view, and I really like this camera. Also, you've got something like a 360. You can see everything what is around your car, and that's from the front. This is a little bit lower. That is the wide view. That's the side. Okay, and that's the 3D. You can see like that what is around your car. It's quite nice. I like it. Yeah, the lines works together with the steering wheel, and I will say that picture is much better than in MG. What is more important, the dimension on the interior, and let me find out how wide is the car. So there's something like 142 centimeters. That's mean almost 56 inches. How many room I've got for myself from the middle tunnel? This is something like 22.5 inches. So let's do the same, which is what we did in MG, and this is something around, yeah, exactly, I will say 142 centimeters. That's mean 56 inches. But I've got the feeling like the MG is a little bit wider. I don't know why. Let's check the dimension of between the middle tunnel and the armrest here. So this is 55 centimeters. That means 21 and almost 22 inches. That is on Jaecoo 7. All right, so let's talk about the entertainment system. On the front of me I've got two screens, something like a one big screen, but they actually separate. So that's the main one with all information what you need, and the second one with the graphic what you actually knew from other MG models. Everything is nice and clear, everything works very smooth. Okay, so first of all I will say I feel a little bit different compared to the MG, just because I've got something like an open space here, just because the dash is made on completely different shape and different style. As you can see in Jaecoo you've got smaller screen, but don't worry, you've got all necessary information here, and everything you will find without any problem. This screen is quite big, it's like a Tesla, something like that. You've got lots of application similar to MG, but works a little bit different. So about the entertainment system, in my opinion, Jaecoo is the winner. And let's check the dimension of the seat. The seat itself is long, up to I will say 20.5 inches. That means 52 centimeters. It's wide, something like 50 centimeters. That's mean almost 20 inches. Backrest, there's something like 66 centimeters. That's mean almost 26 inches. And it's wide without side support, around 29 centimeters. That's mean almost 11.5 inches. So the seat is long, I will say up to 51 centimeters. That's mean almost 20 inches. It's wide up to 15.5 centimeters. That's mean 19.5 inches. The backrest is wide without side support up to almost 29 centimeters. That's mean 11.5 inches. And it's long or high up to 65, almost 65.5 centimeters. That's mean 25.5 inches. But to be honest with you, I've got the feeling that the seats in MGHS are a little bit bigger, and I feel more comfortable in the MG than in Jaecoo. That's in my opinion, of course. Let me know in the comment below what you think about it. Okay guys, I'm inside an MGHS on the back, and as you can see I've got plenty of space for my leg. That's absolutely great. About my head, I would say that's 2 fingers like that, and yeah, it's quite comfortable. We've got armrest here, which is quite wide. You've got 2 cup holders with some piano black elements, and it's very soft. I would say 36 centimeters. That's mean a little bit over 14 inches, and it's wide 23 centimeters. That's mean a little bit over 9 inches. Exactly from armrest to armrest you can find 55 centimeters, that's mean 21.5 inches in MG from the door to door. So this is, sorry you can't see that properly, but trust me, that's something like a 55 inches, that's mean 140 centimeters. You've got two USB port, the normal standard one. You've got air vents. You've got almost flat floor, which is great. And let's check the dimension of the back seat. So the back seat is long without side support, up to 43 inches. That's mean almost a little bit over 109 centimeter, and it's high up to the headrest. That's mean that is something like a 65 over 65 centimeters. That's mean 25.5 inches. Okay, let me jump inside the Jaecoo. And I will say there's a similar amount of space like an MG, but let's be honest, in MG I got a little bit more space for my leg sitting behind myself. The floor is more flat than in MG. You've got also two USB, but one is port C and air vents. That's fine. You've got your armrest, which is a little bit lower than in, on lower position than in MG, and the armrest is long. There's also two cup holders, but those one from MG looks much better. Okay, so and the armrest is long up to 37 centimeters, that's mean 14.5 inches, and it's wide to 22 centimeters, that's mean almost 9 inches. Above my head I got here 4 fingers, so that's mean I got more room for my head than in MG. Yeah, I can see that the armrest here is like shorted, because here, look at that, I've got like more, I feel like I've got more space for my leg. But let's check the dimension from armrest to armrest, and this is exactly 54 centimeters. That's mean a little bit over 21 inches. And let's check the dimension of the seat. So the back seat is long without side support, 103 centimeters or for 40.5 inches, and is high up to 65 centimeters. That's mean almost 25.5 inches. Okay, so let's take a look at the boot. As you can see, you've got completely flat floor, which I love it in this car. It's absolutely great. Let's check quickly dimension. The boot is long up to 30.5 inches, 33.5 inches, that's mean 85 centimeters. Is wide on the wider side, up to 46 inches, that's mean 116 centimeters. And the regular one, I will say, so that's a little bit over 38 inches, that's mean 97 centimeters. Of course, you've got double floor, which lots of compartment here. And the cable, you've got one hook, another hook, 12-volt socket, one LED light, and the boot is high up to the shelf, how I call it. There is something like 16 inches, that's mean 40 centimeters. Okay, let's check MG. As you can see, you've got also flat floor. You've got just a little bit step, something like a 1 centimeter step, but it's actually nothing. Okay, more flat you've got in Jaecoo. You've got also two pocket. You don't have the pocket in Jaecoo. You've got more regular shape. You've got only one LED light, no hooks, and you've got nice material here. There is not plastic like in Jaecoo. And the boot is high. Just look at that. Almost 18 inches. That's mean 46 centimeters. It's long, a little bit over 3 feet. Yeah, so that's mean 92 centimeters. And it's wide up to 40.5 inches. That's mean a little bit over 102 centimeters. In my opinion, from the bow car, so the boot winner is the MG HS. And what you can find under the bonnet, all details you can see right now on your screen. I will say just from myself, this model has only a petrol engine. Of course, you can also order hybrid plug-in like in Jaecoo. Jaecoo, this is the hybrid plug-in. You've got the electric motor and also petrol motor or engine. Just take a look once again on those both cars. As you can see, the Jaecoo has huge grille, massive grille. This one has a little bit different. This one looks like typical, I will say, Asian car. This one looks like a little bit American SUV, in my opinion anyway. So okay guys, and sum up, I will say the winner of today's video is, yes, where I'm sitting, in Jaecoo 7, but not for me. The winner is the MGHS, and just because that's my personal preference, and I like MG from the beginning, also from the previous generation, and this is my favorite car from both of them. Sorry for that. Okay, maybe the Jaecoo is quite good, it's quite nice, but to be honest with you, it's not my cup of tea. But let me know in the comment below what you think about my video, what you think about both cars, both of these cars, and which one you would like to choose, if you want to choose one of those cars. If you want me to do more video like this, please let me know in the comment below, and I will do it. Just let me know which of cars you want to see on my channel on this kind of video. As usual, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, take care of yourself and your four wheels, and see you next time.